Hi everybody, and welcome to another webcast from Little League International. My name is Nick Caringi and I'm the Senior Director of Operations and Education for Little League Baseball and Softball. With us in studio is Dan Velt. Dan is the Director of League Development and Affiliation. Dan, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Nick.
Danny, we're going to talk Charter and Marketing Toolkit. So for those that are new to the organization, can you explain what the Charter and Marketing Toolkit is?
Yeah, the Toolkit is a resource guide that we created to help local leagues operate the Little League program throughout the season.
So in the past, has it been received well?
It has been. Local leagues, they love the idea that we're connecting directly with them and providing them the resources that they need to be successful. And as you know, volunteers are one of the most important parts of our program. And so the idea that we can do everything possible to make their life easier and provide them the information that they need to be successful, that's really our main goal with the Toolkit. And
I know with you leading the project, working with marketing, working with our communications people, our graphic people, we've had a lot of changes for this particular year. Tell us what they are.
Some of the changes this year is it's more of a how-to guide, and it's something that local leagues can use as a workbook throughout the season at their local meetings, and that's something that we're really excited about. The previous toolkits, they were great, people liked them, but they wanted something that they could use throughout the season at their meetings and they could follow throughout the course of their Little League season. So I think the biggest change this year, it's a how-to guide, it's a workbook, and it's something that local leagues can use all year.
So we're going to talk about 3 pages of the Charter and Marketing Toolkit, and we'll do other videos after this. But let's talk about one of the pages being the important dates page. Talk a little more about that, if you would.
So in the Little League program, there's a lot of very important dates for local leagues, and volunteers who are new to the program don't necessarily know what those dates are, or how important they are to the local league. So early on in the toolkit, we wanted to highlight those dates so that as a volunteer, I know what's expected of me and our local league and when we have to submit important information to Little League.
So there's an operations page that's pretty important as well.
Yeah, the operations section really walks individuals through some areas of the program where we've experienced local leagues have had some issues. And so this is where the feedback from local leagues from our previous toolkits has helped us. We've developed this section based off of the feedback that local leagues have provided to us. And this is just a step-by-step guide to some of the major issues that local leagues have, and we want to help them out with those.
And for me, one of the intriguing pages is the marketing planning page, which is really neat. And we'll probably do another standalone video on that just by itself. But talk to us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, this again is based on feedback that we receive from local leagues, and I think everyone in our organization, when we're talking or interacting with volunteers, they ask us, what can I do to grow the program? And this marketing plan is really designed to help local leagues grow the program, and it's specific to them. So we're giving them the template, and we're giving them some ideas, but it's really going to be specific to them. And as a board, they can go through and they can input their information. It's going to help them grow the program.
So how do you think this new version will be received?
I think people are going to be very excited about this. I know that we are, and the idea that it's all-inclusive, and so it includes information about operations, marketing, insurance, and some of our technology, I think is going to be really helpful for local leagues.
And finally, how are leagues going to receive this?
Well, we're doing something a little bit different this year. So for the first time ever, we're going to send the toolkit out after local leagues update their league officers or confirm with us that there's no change to their league officers from the previous year. So we're encouraging local leagues to go to the Little League Data Center and update their league officers, and once they do that, we're going to mail the toolkit out to them. This allows us to ensure that the toolkit gets to the current league officials as opposed to sending it to someone who's no longer in the program.
And obviously that we'll have a web resource as well, which we're excited about. But Danny, you've done a great job with it, so I appreciate all your efforts, and thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks a lot.
So that'll do it for us here at the studio. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back with another video shortly.